as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Fifth-round rookie from Temple, it's Raquel Armstead. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. We were just talking about him pregame. 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there, another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described. And I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball. And that's what he's doing really, really well, and he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. To throw is Dobbs. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Newton. High throw, but the catch is made. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Newton on first down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Mike. Ready? 8, 20. Ready?
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
At the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. They'll try to run it in, going option right. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the hook up with Conley. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Dobbs. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Newton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Miles Jack with a sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Newton. Well, the pressure gets to him again. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
44, Mike, 44. I'm coming.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, this is a guy who is already among an elite group of kickers that have hit from 60-plus in an NFL game, but that's a tough ask to try and get him to produce another one here.
You're exactly right. It's elite group for a reason, isn't it? No small feat for him to hit it from that distance. This one doesn't go through. I always marvel at those guys because it's the same approach every time, the same smoothness when they swing their leg. Doesn't look like they're putting anything extra even when they're kicking it for 60-plus.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Set, hut.
Going with Armstead, a 1st down carry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down, Armstead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw on 3rd down, Dobbs. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on from the right hash. This from 33. The kick by Lambo is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Newton and Olsen here with a connection. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Great.
To throw again on second down. Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
From the red zone now, Newton. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. On second down, McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He's coming. 20.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Raquel Armstead, 78 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that makes it a 17-10 score. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that. Super toe.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Newton. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Newton now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Newton throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Newton on 3rd down. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. McConnelly's got it over the middle. And now look at him go. 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Raquel Armstead with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up there. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Dobbs is throwing. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Flush to his right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Gerald McCoy able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. He may try and run for this. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Joshua Dobbs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton. That's Samuel. Caught left side. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Newton now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
John gun.
Hey, check. 48.
To throw is Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
Switch up. First down. 1st and 10. 32-yard line.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Check 8. Check 13.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Ready. Look at it.
Check 48's the mic. Switch. Check 24. Check 24.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Newton. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete here.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Newton now to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ray McLeod, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Gano the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Looking to throw again on second down. Dobbs. Open man right side is Shark. That catch good for 5. It's third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's fourth down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Mike, 180.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Say.
Gun.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
Go.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Here's Dobbs to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 4. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Out of the gun, Dobbs finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's get it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Watch the back.
Now a toss to Armstead. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Doug Marrone can only shake his head. His guys are turned away. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
20.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Operating from the gun. Newton escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Check 55, check 55.
On 3rd down, Dobbs. Kingwan short. Able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a nifty return of 29 yards, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that. 8. Slit. 48.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
20.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
It's going to be a long day.
They're going to try and run for it. He's still fighting forward, and he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They run it with Armstead. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Man, I got you.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And taken at the 46. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jags, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers,